Hello and welcome. This is a video on what I eat in a week. I try to start off the day with something filling, and whenever I find the time, I prepare overnight oats the night before. I pour about 1/4 cup with oats, and then I soak them in oat milk, a little bit more, maybe some more, and then I close the lid, and then I put it in the fridge overnight. It is classic New York City, waking up to construction noises. Well, it's time for breakfast, and I take a banana out of my banana container. They look pretty ripe here. And then I take out the oats that I prepared yesterday. And then I add some maple syrup. And then I mix it well, and I have it with my banana and another oat bar. Now I go to school, and I teach a class, and then I have lunch at Chipotle. It's pretty empty here, and then I eat outside because a lot of the buildings are closed. You're not allowed to eat in a lot of buildings. And then after that, I go to an empty classroom and study, and then I come back home, and this is my dinner. I bought some Korean panchans at the Korean supermarket, and I also make a bowl with blueberries, Greek yogurt, some oat cereal, whatever you call it, and also a trail mix. This is what it looks like. It's really easy to make, and it's delicious, and I have it all the time. To be honest, this paremuchim wasn't as good as I expected, but the mirchi, this is the thing that I buy all the time. It's really good, and I have it with the banana and the bowl that I made earlier. Okay, it's the next morning. I take the last banana out of the container. I'll have to go get some more. I make coffee, and I'm lazy to have anything other than instant coffee. I'm not ashamed to say that. And this is my breakfast. For lunch, I decided to make something for myself. I tear up the broccoli that I bought a few days ago, and then I leave most of them for later, and I make my rice. So I usually make rice in this pot, and I'm not sure whether I should invest in a rice cooker because I don't really have rice that often. But anyways, I let my rice sit in the water for 30 minutes, and in the meanwhile, I go do the groceries. I buy some yogurt to have in the morning, and of course, I fill up my stock of bananas and blueberries. Once I get home, I put the rice on the heat, and at the same time, I oil my pan, and once my rice starts to boil, I open the lid and let the steam come out, and then I let it simmer over low heat for about 15 minutes. Now I make scrambled eggs, which did not turn out to be that pretty, and then I cook my chicken meat that I bought earlier today. And once the outside is cooked, I replace the chicken meat with broccoli, and then I cook the broccoli. The rice is done, so I turn off the heat and let it sit for a little more. And then I cook my chicken and broccoli together. I stir fry it and add some sauce. And ta-da! This is my stir-fried chicken, broccoli, and egg rice. I disinfect all the surfaces, and then I refill my container with the bananas. Now it's dinner and I have some blueberries, and then I reheat the leftovers from lunch and I have it with a banana. It is morning again, and I take out a banana from the container. And I have it with a protein bar, the usual stuff. And for lunch that day, I had the halal guys, and I completely forgot to take a video of it, so this is what it's supposed to look like. For dinner, I take out the blueberries and make the usual cup of blueberries, nuts, and cereal. A lot of spillage here. The next morning, I boil some water, take out another banana, and then I make some coffee. And here is my breakfast as usual. For lunch, I decided to go to Naya, which is a Lebanese restaurant. I got some falafels and chicken alongside some hummus and turnips and whatnot. For dinner, I made the usual blueberry cup with nuts and Greek yogurt and cereal. I also have a banana, and I decided to eat the egg that was sitting around for a while. I boil it, and here it is. The next morning, I have another banana and the protein bar as usual. It is a school day, and that means I have to have lunch outside, and I decided to go to Wendy's. I have a very strong preference for Wendy's, and I think that they have the best chicken sandwiches and chicken nuggets out there. I'm sure a lot of people won't agree with this, but it is what it is. For dinner, I come back home and I make some curry. I cook my rice as usual. And of course, I cannot not have my blueberries. The next morning, I make some coffee again. For lunch, I felt like having Naya again, so I went there and had pretty much the same thing that I had 2 days ago. And I also got some more bananas and put them in my trustworthy container. Dinner that day was, you guessed it, the usual blueberry cup. Now, this is the last day of this video, and I start off the day with making some coffee. For lunch, I felt like cooking, so I ran down to the supermarket and bought some tofu and beef. I had this with buchugimchi, which was a great combination. This is officially the last meal of this video, and if you're still here with me, thank you very much. This was what I eat in a week. Bye.